Today in Crypto. This weekly roundup of news from mainland China, Taiwan, and Hong Kong attempts to curate the industry's most important news, including influential projects, changes in the regulatory landscape, and enterprise blockchain integrations. In this 30th edition of the Shanghai Man column, we preview the Wanxiang Shanghai Blockchain Week, an offline event that normally is the biggest blockchain conference on the Chinese calendar. Next week, despite all of the regulatory crackdowns, the event is still planning to go ahead, albeit with a one-month delay from its usual place in mid-September. The flagship event, Lush Sucks, a decade of ass-whipping and skullduggery in a single NFT. October 18, 2021 Crypto scoring big with European football. October 13, 2021 Fan tokens. Date rating your favorite sports team. October 7, 2021 What it's like when the banks collapse, Iceland 2008 First-hand. October 5, 2021 Crypto City, Guide to Tokyo. October 1, 2021 Changes in the ranks. Catching the NFT trend. Losing out to the US. The best of blockchain, every Tuesday. By subscribing you agree to our terms of service and privacy policy. Leave this field empty if you're human. Continue reading on Coin Telegraph. More than 1 million people are on the waitlist for Robinhood's long-awaited crypto wallet, according to CEO Vlad Tenev speaking to Jim Cramer during CNBC's Disruptor 50 summit on October 21. Tenev stated that was very proud of Robinhood, NASDAQ's progress in crypto, as he highlighted the firm's recent push to provide a crypto wallet for its users. Continue reading on Coin Telegraph. There's a lot of buzz around the Polkadot ecosystem as the community awaits the November 11th Parachain auctions. Just days after Gavin Wood announced the $776 million development fund, the first crowd loans for the next set of auctions has already begun. As the Polkadot ecosystem anticipates the Parachain auctions, DOT has seen increased institutional cash inflows, leading to a price rise. Polkadot has introduced gifts, a medium for Polkadot users to send DOT to friends and family who don't own Polkadot wallets. The famed Ethereum killer, Polkadot, has had an abundance of good news rolling in for its community and development team. Following the announcement of the Parachain auctions, Polkadot has become one of the most talked about projects in October. The Polkadot ecosystem has been abuzz with new developments, integrations, and launches as the community anticipates the launch of Parachains that have been in the works for 5 years. So, what are the new developments that have been stoking the excitement of the Polkadot community? Price updates. Polkadot, DOT, has been at the forefront of the recent altcoin rally, gaining more than 13% over the last week. DOT has risen by more than 26% in value over the last 30 days. The 30-day price chart for Polkadot, DOT. Source: TradingView. Over the 24 hours prior to this writing, DOT has gained 2.5% and is now trading at $41,506. Its recent gains mean that Polkadot has a market cap of $41,004 billion, making it the 8th largest crypto. Recent developments. The Polkadot ecosystem has been abuzz with new updates since the announcement of the Parachain launch. Ahead of its biggest event, the launch of the first Polkadot Parachain, Gavin Wood, founder of Polkadot, unveiled a $776 million development fund. The funds will be used for the building, improvement, and education of the Polkadot ecosystem. According to the announcement, the fund will be dispersed through community governance. The first crowd loan for the next set of auctions on the Polkadot network has begun. Of the total 200,000 KSM that Picasso aims to raise, over 20,000 KSM has already been raised. Picasso is a cross-chain, interoperability infrastructure and a comprehensive DeFi ecosystem powered by Polkadot. As the Parachain's launch draws near, United States-based cryptocurrency exchange and bank, Kraken, has announced that it will support the upcoming Parachain slot auctions on the Polkadot network. Polkadot has also introduced gifts on both the Polkadot and Kusama networks. The new gifts feature creates a new way for Polkadot users to send DOT or KSM to anyone, even if they don't already have an account or wallet. Polkadot gifts generate a unique gift secret, a 16-digit number, allowing recipients who don't have wallets to claim the gift. In addition, Users can use Polkadot gifts to onboard individuals who are curious about the blockchain, but haven't yet made a move. In a similar vein, on October 13, Polkadot announced the launch of Rococo Revamp. Initially designed to test parachain functionality, Rococo has now evolved into a testnet for teams building parachains in the ecosystem. As the Polkadot community eagerly awaits the parachain's launch, digital asset managers have reported a rise in the institutional capital inflow for Polkadot. For the week ending October 17, Polkadot received an inflow of $3.6 million, signaling interest from institutional investors ahead of the parachain's launch. Future events. The launch of the parachains is the most anticipated event in the Polkadot ecosystem. Reacting to the news and excitement, at Altcoin Daily wrote, "Just in, #Polkadot sets November 11 date for parachain auctions." Altcoin Daily, at Altcoin Daily October 13, 2021. The Polkadot Council has fixed November 11 as the date for the network's first parachain slot auctions. The first 5 projects to win an auction will then be simultaneously onboarded onto Polkadot on December 15. Polkadot has announced the evolution of Rococo into a completely community-maintained parachain testbed. Parity Technologies and Polkadot's community developers will be releasing different features to the Rococo network over the upcoming weeks. The goal is for Rococo to follow the release cycles of Kusama and Polkadot and act as the community parachain testnet. This will provide a playground for parachain teams to develop and test their parachains. On the flip side, Polkadot has taken a conservative approach towards onboarding projects for its parachain that has been tagged less exciting than Kusama. Unlike Kusama, where projects are onboarded after winning a parachain slot, projects will be simultaneously onboarded onto parachain community. Polkadot has been one of the blockchain projects with the most community involvement. With the coming parachain auctions, the excitement and community involvement of the project has skyrocketed. Members of the Polkadot community are eagerly anticipating the parachain launch, and many expect a major turn of events after November 11, as demonstrated by @KillaCrypto1, who wrote, #Polkadot at Polkadot parachain auctions announced for November. Is going to be magical. pic.twitter.com/mjkimhpc5i, KillaCrypto, @KillaCrypto1 October 17, 2021. Another user, @CryptoKeeg1, shared his opinion on the upcoming parachain auctions. Hottest crypto out right now. $parachains will blow minds. #Polkadot $a.c.a. $CFG $GLMR $kilt. pic.twitter.com/J92or6m, CryptoKeeg, @CryptoKeeg1 October 19, 2021. Bullish Polkadot user @DonnieBigBag shared why it's polka season. He wrote, $E.T.H. was built in a weekend by @Gavifywork at Polkadot. Took 4 years and 70+ people. It is the only functioning layer 0 meta protocol in this space. $KSM has proven it works. Get ready for billions of dollars of drama. Ecosystem rivalry, parachain rivalry. $. Season is here. pic.twitter.com/GwayG9HHD5, Donnie, beware of fake Donnie, @DonnieBigBags October 13, 2021. Why you should care. Polkadot has been a top favorite altcoin due to its advanced technology and fast-growing ecosystem. The upcoming parachain launch, which will add new and significant functionalities to the network, could provide the platform for Polkadot to cement itself as a competitor for the top spot. Email newsletter. Join to get the flip side of crypto. Upgrade your inbox and get our daily coin editors picks 1x a week delivered straight to your inbox. Contact Form 7. You can always unsubscribe with just one click. Continue reading on Daily Coin. The Ripple boss claims his company was unfairly treated, which has given Ethereum the edge. Ripple chief executive Brad Garlinghouse has been airing his thoughts over the state of the crypto market and regulations, and a grudge over the financial regulators' approach to Ethereum appears to have surfaced. Speaking at the DC FinTech Week virtual conference on October 21, The Ripple boss declared that Ethereum had been granted a regulatory green light that enabled it to surpass his company's XRP token. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has been pursuing Ripple over claims that XRP is an unregistered security. In January, Ripple filed a Freedom of Information Act request with the SEC demanding to know why it didn't consider ETH a security. 6 months later in July, a district judge allowed the company to depose a former SEC official who declared in 2018 that ETH was not a security. Garlinghouse clearly feels that his firm has been hard done by, and Ethereum's subsequent success is at least in part down to more favorable treatment by the SEC. He stated that it is affecting the market, adding, XRP was the second largest crypto asset by market capitalization in late December 2017. It has currently slipped to 7th place while Ethereum has held the 2nd spot ever since. Garlinghouse also stated that the SEC has been taking an aggressive posture against crypto with recent actions against his own company and Coinbase. Commenting on Ripple's battle with the financial regulator, he said that the SEC claims to be protecting consumers, but earlier this month a U.S. district judge ruled that individuals holding the company's XRP token could not participate as defendants in the lawsuit. Related, XRP purchasers back Ripple, arguing that it is not a security. The SEC's request to extend the deadline to complete discovery in its ongoing lawsuit with Ripple Labs and its executives has been granted and pushed to January 14, 2022. Ripple claims that any further delay in resolving this case will cause serious harm to the interests of the defendants and XRP holders. The court acknowledged this but stated that the additional time sought by the SEC will not affect the schedule to resolve the case. Tesla electric vehicle maker has published its Q3 earnings report, showing that the company had an impairment loss of $51 million in its Bitcoin holdings. As per the Q3 earnings presentation, Tesla reported no new purchases or sales of Bitcoin, and currently, the firm holds $1.26 billion in Bitcoin investments. According to accounting rules for digital assets, if the price of an asset reduces during a particular quarter, a company is expected to report an impairment. Still, if the price rises, such an increase is not reported as a gain on the balance sheet. In Q3, from 1 July to 30 September 2021, Tesla had a $51 million impairment loss on its Bitcoin holdings. Although the price of Bitcoin rose roughly 30% to $43,000 in the third quarter, the company attributed such a loss due to a decline in the value of the token, especially a time when the flagship cryptocurrency plunged to $29,000 in July and even fell as low as $40,000 in September. According to the accountant's statement, Tesla's Bitcoin holdings dropped by $51 million to $1.26 billion in the July to September period, and that was down from $1.31 billion in the second quarter. The success of Tesla's crypto bet, however, Tesla can no longer be said to be impaired by its Bitcoin holdings. Tesla's investment in cryptocurrency has been an excellent one when considering the actual gains that Bitcoin has made from January to today. As reported by Blockchain.news in February, the company purchased its Bitcoin worth $1.5 billion as part of its balance sheet when the prices of the leading crypto were trading at around $34,000. As per a Q1 filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission, Tesla stated on 31 March that the value of its Bitcoin investments amounted to $2.48 billion. During that time, the price of Bitcoin was trading at $59,000 and the company indicated that it held 42,000 Bitcoins. Another important point to note is that Tesla makes more money by selling Bitcoins. In late April, Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, announced that the firm sold 10% of its Bitcoin holdings to demonstrate that it is a good alternative to cash. Musk was responding to comments from Dave Portnoy, the Barstool Sports founder, who questioned whether Tesla had profited from a Bitcoin pump and dump scheme, a practice that encourages investors to boost the price of an asset based on exaggerated statements. Amid this week's new highs, one Bitcoin was trading at around $63,019, according to the current price, which means that Tesla holds over $2.67 billion in Bitcoin, an increase of more than $1 billion since Q1. But according to the quirky accounting rules, Tesla cannot ever revise the value of its Bitcoin upwards. It can only recognize any gains if it sells the digital asset. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.